Welcome to Crescendo TV. We're hanging out with the U's. What's going on, guys?
Hey, not much.
So I know you guys put out Vulnerable last March and then just a reissue recently, right?
Yesterday, yes.
Yeah, yesterday. How have the fans responded to that?
It's awesome so far, actually. I think that it's kind of funny because when we first put out Vulnerable, we had all these extra songs, and random friends and people that we knew that listened to those songs were like, I like those, I like this song and that song. And so I think they were songs that were this close to making the record. So I think fans are
they're on there, as well as like we went in and did some acoustic stuff, and so it's pretty cool. It's different.
Yeah.
They're liking it. I like it.
They're liking it.
More importantly, we like it.
Yeah. What was like the motivation behind it? Just you felt like it was just songs more like Vulnerable as opposed to maybe putting out like a newer record, or?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like that. It's sort of a double-edged sword when you do a re-release. You know
I
what
don't
I mean?
even think we thought about keeping them for another. That was Vulnerable, and this is Vulnerable too. And we'll do the next record will be just
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just sort of an add-on, extra kind of a thing for the fans.
Cool. So I know you guys have a pretty big, strong following built up over the years. What are you guys trying to do to give back to the fans?
We just have to get up there, man, and let them know that we're doing this for the right reasons. We're up there playing, not because we have to, because we want to, and it's fun as fuck. Like, there's no better feeling, very few better feelings than playing a rock and roll show, and then knowing that you just gave it your all, and realizing that the crowd gets it. You know what I mean? Like the fans get it. Like we're doing this because we absolutely love it. You know. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I'd say that's the most important thing for us to give to our fans is to, I think that honesty, and also just like we've given up drinking, we've really cleaned it up
to put on a better
ourselves.
show, and really honestly, to write better albums, to play music,
to get along, to communicate better, to do everything. So I think that's really important. Changing ourselves first, but I we do everything we can for our fans. Like we have the Use Nation fan club, which is like a website that a friend of ours made, a big fan in Sweden, and so
Use Nation fans every day.
What's one thing about performing on stage that really doesn't get old to you guys?
Playing my drums will never get old.
Yeah.
I love playing my drums. I love it.
Yeah.
You're in a crazy, weird zone. I don't really remember shows. You know what I mean? Because I'm just you have to zone out. If you're thinking, you're not playing your best. For me.
Yeah. I like how the show starts to evolve. Like when I first, when we take a break, we go through a couple songs, then we'll take a break, and Bert will either kind of get into a mood or kind of get the crowd hyped up. And as he does that, we kind of start to do these little things that sort of play on it a little bit, and it always changes. It's always different. That's fun, just playing off the present moment,
Dude, honestly, our intro is pretty cool. Like to the set, it's a musical clip from Daft Punk called the game is changed. And when we with the lighting rig that we have going to our set, and that song, it's really percussive. I get right then, I'm just like, all right, I'm fucking so pumped right now to, I get like the chills.
Yeah.
I love to watch it every night and just see the lights and hear the crowd. It's all very feeling, you know what I mean? Rather than
feeling.
It's visual, but it's a feeling,
So if you guys could time travel to any era, where would you want to go, or what era would you want to go to?
I think the 70s and 80s. Maybe not the 70s.
I'd go 60s. I think music.
Yeah, I'd probably go 60s.
Music was at its fucking best, and you watch interviews with those bands that came out then, and they were all this group of people, and they hung out maybe even the 70s when punk rock was starting to fucking get huge, Blondie and Talking Heads and all the band, the Ramones that were like CBGBs and shit,
Yes.
and their only fans were them, the other bands and shit, and it was this huge artistic thing that was about to happen and stuff. That actually probably would be where I'd go, because
that would be cool.
music was just that all there was arena shit, and then all of a sudden these crappy punk rockers came around, and it was cool. I watched a cool documentary about it recently, so I think that's why it's on the tip of my mind.
Yeah, I would say the 50s and 60s.
I would definitely go back to the 60s.
Yeah, 60s.
It'd be a cool time just because all the experimental drugs that was going on, and just all the new music and stuff. Rock and roll was definitely rock and roll back then too.
Yes. All right. Well, to close off, do you guys have anything else to say to your fans?
Well,
Everything. I mean,
we're busy, man. We're touring. We got a lot of stuff coming up with Warped Tour, out of the country, like Australia, Asia, all that shit. We're working on a new album soon. Vulnerable 2 is out.
All right. Well, thanks for watching Crescendo TV. We're hanging out with you.